I want you to live. Don't chase this story. Do not try to find me.
My name is Isabelle, and I got to see the prettiest thing I've seen. This is the end of everything.
Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and we're here to talk Fear the Walking Dead, Althea searching for Isabelle. Will this love story have a happy ending?
Oh, man.
I
Guys.
certainly hope so.
Me too. Man, when we got introduced to Isabelle back in season 4, season 5, excuse me, it was interesting because, we were like, what is this soldier? What is this? Mm-hmm. And this was the first time that we saw the name CRM to go with the symbol.
Yeah.
And that was freaking sick when we saw that.
And for me, this is one of my favorite episodes, and not because of CRM, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It was a favorite episode for me because of the love story between the developing love story between Althea and Isabelle.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean,
Awesome.
we got amazing. We got a little bit of backstory on CRM. This was part of us. This was part in season 5 where Isabelle is a soldier in the CRM army. She came to that area. Her and her partner witnessed the nuclear meltdown at a power plant. Her partner Beckett went a little crazy because he's like, I don't want to turn into a walker. He tried to defect, and kind of per their protocol, if someone tries to do that, they get killed. Isabelle and Beckett got into a fight. She shot him. He died and turned, but she did not kill him. Later on in the premiere, after our group got into a plane crash, as they were getting out of there, they were, attacked by walkers, and the Beckett soldier attacked Al. She's trying to stab it. It's got the helmet on, couldn't do anything. And she kicked it, and he fell on a piece of wreckage, kind of part of the wheel, and stabbed right through him. Then she comes back that night to be the journalist that she is, to take video.
Well, I think she had, to her, this walker was very strange, and
very
rightfully so, because of the gear that it had on.
Mm-hmm.
So, like Jarrell was saying, the investigator in her, purposely went back and found, some critical. Were they maps? They're maps.
They were maps.
Drop points. I think they are.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And in that suit, it was lined. You see the lines in it, and she opened one up, or it was part of broken. It was like electrical wire. So I'm wondering if the old suits were kind of used to kind of maybe heat themselves with the lines in the padding. We don't know. They never go into it, but it was interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Not know as in you're wrong.
Right. Yeah.
No as in I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
Why put wires in the lining of that suit?
I don't know. To heat it, I guess.
Heat.
I don't know.
We don't know.
But it was really cool. I mean, Althea and Isabelle had a very touching moment, and she eventually reveals her real name.
They kiss.
She does warn Al, like, if you see one of these helicopters, if you see people in these suits, do not approach us. Run away. In season 6, Alaska, we got to hear Isabelle's voice. That is where Al and Dwight are in that drop point, and she goes up to the roof, and she gets
Beer lady.
Beer lady. She gets on the walkie and warns Isabelle not to come, kind of speaking in code, but Isabelle knows exactly who it is, because she says, hey, there's some medical supplies and beer in that supply crate. And then as Isabelle flies away, she says, I think Baker is burnt down, going to drop site Delta or something like that. So
yeah, it was a really nice scene.
Mm-hmm.
But since then, you could tell at every turn that Althea is looking for her, and I believe are we at the point where the most recent episode?
Yep, episode 11, The Holding.
Yeah, where she reveals
bunker.
to Dwight that she indeed does want to go look for Isabelle.
Yeah, so we got another scare that if it was Isabelle during that episode where they're in the bunker and escaping from Teddy and his people, where I love how they kept the continuity in this, is because as they were going through that storage locker of walkers who've been embalmed, there was a CRM soldier in there. Al lifts up the mask, sees it's not her. But I love the continuity because in Fear the Walking Dead's timeline, it's showing the old uniforms of CRM, not the CRM that we've seen in World Beyond. That's years ahead, so they've evolved in their suits. Yeah. So I just love seeing the continuity that they did to keep it, because from season 5 to season 6 is only about 9 months. Yeah, so I just love that part. So
yeah, it's really cool. But the question remains, how is this going to end in a happy ending, right? Like, because, based upon what Isabelle told Althea, like, how is Althea going to approach a CRM individual? Yeah. Like, you're going to get shot. And from what we've seen, CRM is brutal.
And it was interesting. I don't know if you saw in our reaction where Al was telling Dwight that, she wants to go find her. And she said, well, maybe their people can help us. And we both look at each other like, no, they're not.
No.
And what's really scary is in episode 12 in Dreams, the dream sequence from Grace, Morgan says that Grace left a while ago to search for somebody. That dream sequence was 16 years in the future. So it's like Al wasn't back yet. Oh my God, she's gone. Like, she either, we're hoping, has a happy ending, finding Isabelle, maybe going off together. I have no idea, or trying to come back, or she's captured. But that was a dream sequence.
Exactly.
Though, right?
I was just going to say that is assuming that that's even based upon real.
Right. That is it foreshadowing? Probably not.
Grace's dream was indeed real and foreshadowing future events. Now it may not be.
It may not.
But the point is Althea. We've kind of said this, and we get obviously confirmation. She's going to look for her.
Oh yeah. But is this the end though? Like, when are we going to see Al again?
Spinoff?
I don't know. I mean, they haven't announced that.
They haven't, but that would be one hell of a spinoff.
It would be an awesome spinoff for sure. But yeah, they haven't announced anything, whether the actress, if that was her last episode or not. Have no idea. Maybe she starts on her journey and then comes back for the end of the season or something. But the journey, guys, let's talk about this journey. Yes, she wants to find Isabelle. Everything that goes along with Isabelle, basically what she's going to learn about CRM, if she even goes to a drop site, if she follows people around, like, she's going to be seeing a lot of crazy stuff.
That's what I was going to say, but she doesn't necessarily have to. There could be a scenario where she just simply goes to a drop point where Isabelle is getting out, assuming that she doesn't have another partner.
Right, yeah.
and is able to pull Isabelle away from CRM.
It's going to be tough.
And it's going to be tough because obviously Isabelle didn't do it the first time.
Yeah, she's locked in.
Has Isabelle seen enough of the bad that CRM has done? Well, do they expose their pilots to that? Probably not. My guess is that what we've seen, the brutal scenes from CRM, is really enclosed and not leaked out to anyone else.
Yeah. Like you said, it would be cool to see a spinoff, because what we've seen in World Beyond, again, Fear is roughly 6 years behind that event. But it'd be cool in the spinoff to see what was CRM doing in the early days? What were they doing? Gathering intel, gathering supplies, having all these drop sites, gathering people.
Train routes of supplies to Nebraska.
Exactly. Train routes of supplies to Nebraska. I mean, formulating their communities. It would be cool to see that in a spinoff. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're at that point.
I think it would have been better than World Beyond. Now, granted, we haven't seen the second season of World Beyond, and it did get interesting in the final couple episodes because of the way that they're, the turn they're making with how they're experimenting.
Yeah.
But it almost would have been cool to have both at the same time.
That would have been cool. Yeah, to kind of interconnect with each other a little bit maybe. But we just really hope that this story of Al doesn't end badly. I hope they kind of address it maybe in the last 2 episodes, whether if she is gone, and then I have no idea, because we don't know if she took a walkie-talkie, if she's able to communicate with them through the walkie or not. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, these 2 last episodes are going to be more dealing with them fighting for their lives in a nuclear submarine rather than wondering, Al, where are you?
You think she leaves this season?
The Grace?
No.
Or not Grace.
No,
Al?
Althea. Yeah, well.
Like Dun?
I think she does, yeah. I think she does. Now,
I hope not.
What's going to change her mind to stay? She's already told she's already told Dwight that she wants to go.
Yeah. Now we're assuming after she told
Dwight's death.
Well, no, I mean,
her.
What's that?
Dwight's death keeps her.
Oh, I hope not. No, I was kind of thinking. I wonder if she already has left because, like, after she told Dwight, did she? Because she was already packing up her shit. Did she basically automatically just leave from that episode?
Like, I don't know, man.
Is she gone?
That's a pretty iconic character so far.
I know.
It's a pretty big character.
It
and
is.
Just to bounce like that
would suck.
Yeah.
I
think
hope
she's still around.
Yeah, I think she might be still around, maybe prepping or helping out for a little bit, and then we'll have to see. But basically, yes, I would want Isabelle and Al to reunite.
Ooh.
And something cool come out of it.
I got a theory.
What's up?
That could happen this season.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously Al's going to find out that they're trying to launch a nuclear weapon. Does she try her hardest to get a hold of Isabelle to tell her not to fly into this zone? Warn her and warn CRM.
If there's some type of drop point in that area, maybe. That could
She's
be
got
cool.
new maps.
Yeah, she does have new maps. Yeah, you're right. That could be cool.
Yeah. Gives a warning shot because look, we've seen at least in previous episodes of Fear the Walking Dead that Texas is a huge drop point for them to pick up supplies.
Yeah. That could work. So like if our group is going to the submarine to try to get into it and stuff like that, they've already posted pictures on Twitter that they are going to go to the submarine. But that'd be cool. Like, let's say Al already started going to that point. There's a drop point around that area. They run into her, and they're like, she's like, "What are you guys doing?" And they're like, we have a problem with the submarine." And then she's like, "Ooh, dude, I want to contact Isabelle."
There's a communication system inside of a submarine.
Yes, there is. There's radar as well.
Is it working? We don't know. But if it is, do you think she goes on that and shouts out to Isabelle or CRM?
I hope not, because that's the thing is like we know who CRM is.
Exactly. So now you're telling CRM there's nukes.
She doesn't know about CRM, so like getting over the airways and be like, "There's a nuclear submarine, Isabelle," and then her leaders are listening to that like, "Oh, let's go."
What's her name? What's the colonel's
Lieutenant
name?
Kublik?
Yeah,
Elizabeth Kublik.
Helicopter on the way.
Or maybe Elizabeth Kublik isn't a major at that time. Maybe it's the major general that we haven't seen yet. I don't know,
dude.
That's too far in the future.
It's an awesome theory, though.
That's cool. That's awesome. I like it. So yeah, guys, let us know. We love Isabelle. We love Al. We want to see them back, and we definitely like getting a little more breadcrumbs with Isabelle in there, and let's just hope that there's a good ending in sight, because this story of hers now has become, I think it would deserve a little spinoff. I think that would be cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be a multiple season spinoff.
Just
it could be 10 episodes
like they do with the webisodes.
I'd like to see. I get out of the webisodes.
Oh, yeah, they're a little short, but
like a 10 episode series of her mission of finding her love.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. They want to do more stuff like that. AMC does. So yeah, let us know what you think, guys, in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Give the video a quick like, and stay tuned for more from us. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.